Guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mofi. Okay, so welcome to this new series, Cocktails and Chat. I am going to be talking about TV, everything from reality TV, movies, shows, anything that I find interesting. I'm going to react to and talk about them a little bit. Today we're going to talk about Real Housewives of Dubai. This is a new show on Bravo, and they've had one episode so far. So just watched the first episode and I wanted to give my undiluted opinions about the first episode. So for cocktails today, we are having an Aperol Spritz. I have a notepad, so I'm gonna look at it a lot. This is how we're gonna break it down. We're gonna talk about the introduction, we're gonna talk about my first impression, and then we're gonna talk about the drama that they already kind of started teasing, and then what I think the future state of like the ladies and the drama is gonna be. But I literally took 3 pages of notes, so y'all know it's about to be good. They introduced Iman. She speaks 4 languages and she lets you know pretty early on within like the first couple of scenes. In fact, that might have been the first thing she said is she speaks Swahili, she speaks Ugandan, she speaks Somalian, and then she speaks English, of course. She's very straight to the point. She's very in your face. Another thing they highlighted is that she is very close to her son. And then she's also someone that's she's really beautiful. She's a supermodel. She's the first black supermodel in Dubai, and she will tell you how beautiful she is. I don't think there was a scene where she didn't mention how beautiful she was. But her face backs it up, so I think it's fine. Next, let's talk about Caroline Stanbury. So she's divorced. She's British. She moved to Dubai with her ex-husband or husband at the time. After 5 years, they got a divorce. Now she is with a much younger guy. His name is Sergio. He is extremely attractive. I remember one of the things I said on here is husband's hot. That's it. Like, he's just hot, and he gives sugar baby vibes because he's really young, really hot, or very good looking. Another thing I kind of said about her is I think she might be on the wrong show. She might need to be on 90 Day Fiance. I don't know. Their dynamic just gives 90 Day Fiance. I don't hate their relationship. Even though there's the age gap, I don't know. They seem cute. They seem like she's just older. She's a hoot. And he's younger, and he might be in it for the money, but who cares? He's making her look younger. She's happy. She said she feels extremely pleased for where she is at her age and being able to start over. So I don't hate the relationship. I mean, it's odd, but I don't hate it. The next person is Lisa. Lisa is Jamaican American. She's married to a British guy. She has three sons. Initially, what I wrote on here is she's married to a financially successful white guy. I feel like this is gonna be her personality. I was wrong. She started a fashion line, which she now owns. Iman is the supermodel, and I think they're best friends. So yeah, more to come on that. The next person is Caroline B. She is divorced with 1 son, and she is currently building a spa. She mentioned that whenever she got a divorce, she had to start from nothing. So she's kind of building her business herself, which is great. From the introduction, she seems like she's gonna be drama. Because within the introduction, they tell us how people are connected. They ask her who her friend is, and her response is, it depends on the day. I think that tells you everything you need to know about her. Everywhere I mention Iman, just insert IN, because that's her name. The next person they kind of introduced to us is Sarah. Sarah is friends with, I don't remember her name. So I know who I'm trying to refer to, but I haven't talked about her because during her introduction, I didn't even hear anything she said. But you know what? She mentioned, oh, Dubai, New Dubai. So she was apparently born in Dubai. So she's actually an Emirati, which is cool. And, you know, she also has kids. And one thing we know about her is she most definitely lived at the Burj Khalifa, which is the tallest building in the world. And apparently it cost about 1.3 million to get a room at the Burj Khalifa. So, you know, she says it like 4 times. So I guess she really wanted us to know that, you know, she lived at the Burj Khalifa. So she must got it like that. I don't know. That was kind of her introduction. I don't know. I'm underwhelmed by her. She seems level-headed, which I don't know. It's a reality TV show. We need some drama. So I guess more to come on that. Moving on to Sarah. Sarah is her friend, and Sarah apparently is traditional and tries to merge traditional with new age. One thing during her intro that they tried to get us to know about her is, you know, she talks to her kids in both Arabic and English. She mentions that talking to them in Arabic is a little difficult just because they go to an English school. And I thought this was an interesting point that she brought up, because whenever I did travel to Dubai, that was one of the things that stuck out to me, was how it's such an international city that I'm like, what is the culture and how do you hold on to the culture here? I thought it was very interesting. She said that, and I was like, that makes so much sense, because a lot of, you know, they have a lot of like English schools, like American schools, British schools, which a lot of like the Emirati kids actually go to. So I just thought it was cool that she mentioned that. Sarah seems level-headed, so I think I'm gonna like her, maybe. I don't know. But I think that those are all the women. So again, we have Ayan, we have Sarah, we have Caroline Brooks, Caroline Stanbury, we have Lisa, and then we have, I think her name might be Neela, the last woman, the one I'm underwhelmed by. We also have her. So now that we've talked a little bit about the ladies, let's move on to first impression. I think I already kind of talked about Neela, and what my first impression of her is I don't know. She kept just telling us that, you know, she lived at the Burj Khalifa, which is cool. I mean, listen, if you have it, flaunt it. But the truth is, all of these ladies are doing well. That's how they made it onto a reality TV show. So it's like, we get it. You have Burj Khalifa money. Like the first time, cool. Second time, okay, she's proud of herself. Third time, it's like, Fourth time, it's like, come on, like let it go. We get it. You lived at the Burj Khalifa. I feel like she's gonna keep, you know, saying it, and that's gonna be half of her personality. The next person is Ayan. When I tell you this woman was made for reality TV, her scene was like the first, which makes sense. I'm like, just hook and sinker. They just want you to like be drawn into the show, and they show Ayan, and then, you know, she starts just saying I am a bad bitch in her 4 different languages that she can speak, and she goes, for example, she goes, my name is Mofi, Ugandan. My name is Mofi, Kenyan. My name is Mofi, Somalian. My name is Mofi, Arabic. So she says she makes these sentences and then tells you what language it is. And then at the end, she says, my name is Ayan, and I am a bad bitch. And I've just told you that I'm a bad bitch in 4 different languages. Period. Dot. She's gonna give the best one-liners from the show. I can already tell. She is reality TV gold. Like, when you think of like the Real Housewives, that's what you think about. Like I mentioned, she also is not afraid to like big up herself. She's super confident. She's gonna be a hood. I want to watch her. She's gonna be the reason I tune in every week. I already kind of stan her, I have to be honest. Let's talk about Sarah next. She seems warm, but during the introductions, they also alluded to the fact that she has a wild side. So we'll see. I don't know. Her and the other lady, Neela, I'm still I don't know where I stand with them yet. I'm lukewarm for now. The next person is Caroline Brooks. Caroline Brooks is gonna be, she's the fair weather friend. I mean, she said it like in her intro, in her opening. She's a fair weather friend, which, you know, for me, I'm just like, I don't like that, but I could see how that's great for reality TV, right? Because the lady can, you know, move. If you're good for her, she's friends with you. If you're not, she cuts you off. So that's gonna be interesting. Lisa is Jamaican American. I feel like she is the party. That was my impression about her. In her confessional, her girls were out, they were standing perky, just beautiful. She's very beautiful. Like, I don't know, for her note, I wrote beautiful. She has like really nice teeth. She's really good looking. So she strikes me as also very honest, straightforward, and just party and fun. She's going to bring the drama, right? I see her being the person that will also call out things when they don't make sense. A lot of people don't like that, so people like that are always going to be at odds with people. So yeah, I'm gonna watch out for that. So moving on to Caroline Stanbury. Caroline Stanbury, oh, you know what? I've watched her on another reality TV. So she was on Ladies of London. Ladies of London was also on Bravo. She's one of those people that kind of stirs the pot, and, you know, she will kind of make a witty comment to kind of throw you off. I remember one line that she had in Ladies of London, because she brought this woman on her show, and she said, you know, that woman was, I think she was getting liked and she was getting traction, she was getting along well with the other ladies. And Caroline's epic line was, I'm not here for your amusement, you are here for mine. If you're kind of Queen Bee, she'd probably try to take you down. Yeah, she's also seems like a straight shooter, but she also seems like she could, you know, have a little like shadiness to her. So that was it for first impression, my first impressions, and, you know, the cast. So now that you kind of have an idea of these people, let's move on to the actual plot. The first drama, and it's funny because this show, they introduce drama almost immediately. They're just like, listen, we have a lot packed in here, let's just get to it. Ayan and Lisa, her best friend, so they're best friends, go to lunch or something together. They go grab food, and then, you know, they're chatting away or whatever, pleasantries. They do all of that, and then they talk about Caroline Stanbury. Caroline Stanbury is the British shady one. They talk about her, you know, bachelorette or hens night or whatever. They talk about a hens night, and Ayan is not invited to the hens night because Caroline Stanbury, you know, only wants the closest people to her there. So immediately you already know Ayan and Caroline Stanbury have drama, right? They have drama because they don't get along. They don't know each other. Caroline Brooks is kind of close to both Lisa and Ayan. But you know, as they were talking about the guest list for Caroline Stanbury's hens night, they say, you know, Caroline is also Ayan says, wait, I'm not invited because she only wants people close to her, but she invited Caroline Brooks. And then both, you know, Ayan and Lisa say, well, you know, Caroline kind of goes where the weather pushes her. So we already know that there's going to be drama with Caroline Brooks and Ayan, and then there's going to be drama with Ayan and Caroline Stanbury. There's already a common thread here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a common thread already. At the hens night, the husband, Sergio, you know, the new young hot husband, is at the hens night. I wrote on here, like, why is he there? Why is he there? I don't know, but he was there because apparently he's best friends, he's husband, he's girlfriend, he's everything to Caroline Stanbury, so he showed up. At the hens night, nothing major occurs. Like, they actually just, you know, party the night away. It's fun, it's all fun and games. You know, Ayan is in there though, remember that. And the girl whose name I can't remember, she throws a dinner party for the women. And, you know, all of them show up all dressed up. Of course, Ayan walks in and, you know, she does a spin. She says, how beautiful do I look? And then she's like, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was just gorgeous. And, you know, people are just like, Like, what is wrong with you? So they sit down. It starts out really good, right? It starts out nice, and then the next thing, so they go into talking about Caroline's hands night and how fun it was, how drunk they were. They're going on and on and on about it. Ayan chimes in and goes, "Don't talk about it. I wasn't there." Period. Right? She says, "I was not there. I don't appreciate you guys talking about it at dinner." So, of course, they start going at it. People are like, "Wait, but it's a good occasion for this person. Let's talk about it." She's like, "Well, I wasn't there. I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about something that I can participate in." So that was already like, okay. So they do that. And the next thing, we see Caroline Brooks and how she can, kind of stir the pot and how she can be drama a little bit. She apparently went to Ayan to mention to her, "Hey, Caroline Stanbury didn't invite you because she said you're unimportant." Caroline Stanbury is like, "I never said that. I just said I invited people that were close to me." So of course they have this argument. Caroline Brooks calls Ayan ugly. Ayan, who already thinks she's God's gift to earth, is like, "What? Have you seen? Look at my face and look at your face. You're calling me ugly." So they go at it. So that kind of is the premise for all the drama that we're gonna have. Here is how I think this is gonna play out. I think some of them I already kind of alluded to a little bit. We see Lisa and Ayan, they're friends along with Caroline Brooks. That relationship, here's the thing. I will stand on this. Ayan is reality TV gold. She seems like the type of person that would be exhausting though. So I see her and Lisa kind of getting into it a little bit, right? They're gonna have little kind of kind of light banter, light shade, but I see them coming back together. Lisa seems like she can hold her own against Ayan, and I think they have a pretty open and honest relationship. So I see some bickering there, but I think they'll be fine. Caroline Brooks and Ayan, I think they're gonna get into it a lot. Obviously, they already set that up for us. Like, we already see the drama just brewing. Like, we see the tea, it's piping hot. Ayan, I think she's very loud. She feels the need to be the loudest person in a room, which to me usually just signifies some sort of insecurity. So I see them kind of exploring what her insecurity is. Maybe not so outwardly, but subtly you're gonna see why she's so loud and has to mention how beautiful she is. I think there's a lot of insecurities there. So I think they're gonna explore it, which I would love, right? Because I think that would make for good TV. I think it helps people to kind of see big bad wolves and what makes them be big bad wolves. So I think that's gonna be great TV. Caroline Stanbury and her man, I don't know. Their relationship is strange. I think that they're gonna just continuously kind of blow up that relationship, kind of highlight it a lot, and then they're gonna get married. Maybe not in this season, but if they come back with another season, I think they're gonna get a divorce eventually, but whatever. For this season, I think they're going to constantly play that up. Caroline S. Stanbury is also a businesswoman, so I know, and on her tag they call her divorced / aspiring hotelier. So I think she's trying to start a hotel. She's a businesswoman, so I know she's going to use this platform to kind of talk about that as well, which a lot of them seem like they have something going on, so I know they're going to use the platform. But Caroline, more than anyone, seems like she's really going to use the platform to push her business. Sarah, I don't know what she's going to bring. Neither do I know what the other lady's going to bring. I just think they're going to be the people on the outsides and giving their opinion about other people's drama, until someone like Ayan or what's her name, or Lisa kind of go at them. That's what I see happening. They're gonna sit on the sidelines. They're also the only Muslim women on the show, so which might be another reason why I can't read them, because they might be a little more like, you know, kind of closed off until they open up. So I see them, you know, kind of being on the sidelines and judging people's drama until someone goes for them, like, your shit stinks too. So we'll see how that goes. I'll see how wrong or right I am with this. This is me just psychoanalyzing these people that I don't know off a 10-minute clip that they've given me. But you know what? That is what we do. That is what reality TV is about. And I will indulge. I shall indulge. This is my guilty pleasure and I love it. And y'all are gonna love it too. Yeah, so I think that was everything for this week. I'm super excited for next week. The one thing that kind of shocked me about this show as we kind of wrap up is this show is taping in Dubai. I know that, I mean, it's Real Housewives of Dubai. I know that there is, while Dubai is pretty modern, it is still a Muslim major, it is still a Muslim country. There are still things that are not allowed. Alcohol, while I think that as of like last year, they are loosening a lot of like requirements around it, it is still not like fully out there. And these ladies drink alcohol. So I don't know, this show confuses me a little bit. I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna indulge in it, but it confuses me how they got the go ahead to shoot this show. What did Andy do? Who does Andy know? Like, who does Andy know, and how did they get this show on air? Because I reckon a lot of people they're gonna do things, and a lot of people are gonna say, hey, those people don't represent me. So, you know, I don't know if there's going to be a season 2, but we're going to enjoy season 1. I think that it's a show that has good promise. I think Ayan is amazing. She's going to carry the entire show. And I think she's capable of carrying the entire show. So I'm definitely super uber excited to watch them. You know, there's a lot of opulence, there's a lot of wealth, there's a lot of confidence. They all seem so confident. It's like, you know, they all have things going on, and, you know, they're married. So it just, you know, or divorced. Some of them are divorced. So, you know, I just think when you think Real Housewives, this is what you think about. At the end, this is the essence of Real Housewives. It's just shade and just drama and just like beauty and money and just wealth and just beautiful things. And I think this show, Dubai, is like the perfect place to film Dubai is like perfect for Real Housewives. Just because it encapsulates everything that you want reality TV, especially with women, to be. Thank you so much for watching my recap of this show. And yeah, I hope to catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that I know that you guys like this. You know, leave a comment, let me know what you think, let me know if you agree, let me know if you disagree. Yeah, and, you know, share this video so that way we can all, you know, grow together and share our opinions and all of that good stuff together. So I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye.